ChubyMuffin, oh, you need to upload a video. What's the upload, ChubyMuffin? It's been 4 months. What's the upload, ChubyMuffin? What's the next unboxing video? It's right now. The next unboxing video is right now, okay? Are you happy? I'm here. Why have I been gone for 4 months? Well, I could give you a whole load of bullshit and excuses, but primarily, I lack motivation for this channel. I'm not gonna cap with you boys. Sometimes I just don't feel like working on videos. And I'm sorry about that, because I know you guys like my content. For me, it's an internal struggle. And I don't want to get too deep into it, because I don't want to make y'all sad. But you're going through it, and that's okay. And I'm gonna make it through it, and that's okay. Don't leave any comments saying, like, ChubyMuffin, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm actually fine. It's just, sometimes you just don't feel like uploading. And I don't want this channel to die. I really don't. To every one of you who still look forward to my videos, for all the loyal subscribers out there, you know, I owe you guys more content, and that's something I always try to get better at, and sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't like to talk about mental health because it's always pretty touchy, but for any of you guys that are struggling, you can leave a comment, you know, and just know that you're not alone in that regard. This is weird, dude. This is really weird. Let's get into this unboxing before it gets any weirder. How about let's just do that? By the way, I've gotten comment after comment about people telling me that I've leaked my address a couple of times, and I know I'm not very careful when I disclose my address. Don't leave a comment saying, oh, look at his address and the timestamp. That's just weird. That's just weird. And I know some of y'all are gonna be like, oh my god, ChubyMuffin leaked his address. Let me go check through all of his unboxing videos he's ever made and try to find it. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, because I'm too lazy to go and blur it. Don't be that guy. Hey! Don't be that guy. Or was I? We have a unboxing from 22 decks. I heard about them through my Discord server. If you guys want to join, it's the link down below. I think we have like over 1,000 members now. It's kind of crazy. They told me to look at these decks, and I looked at them, and there's so many really cool graphics. The graphics on these boards was really what drew me in. The shipping was a little bit expensive because it comes from the United Kingdom, but the owner hooked me up fat. I actually don't know the owner's name or what to call him. I'm just gonna call him 22. Yeah, and there's a special deck in here, but I need to open it up. Mr. Closet, it's been a long time. I know.
Get your life together, you lazy sack of shit.
Yeah, I deserve that. I do. Okay. We got the, I think I called these the sleek and slender tenderonis one time. Let's get into this package. It sounds like it's got some good stuff in here. Okay. Pull this guy out. Nice little packaging here. Some bubble.
With the chicken
here we go.
strips.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, there are 3 fingerboards here. I thought there was gonna be 2, but you know, I'm not complaining, not me. And there's a note. It says, thanks, Jeremy. Hope you enjoy the decks. Enjoy the free decks and the Ed collab. And the what collab? An Ed collab? I haven't seen the Ed collab decks. If you guys don't know about Ed decks, I'll have their stuff right there. Ed decks. That's insane. Okay, well let's take a look. So the first one that I see right up top here is the one that I custom requested from him because I loved this graphic so much. And I think this is based off of a crooked graphic. And look, the colors on there are just so satisfying. And I'm not sure if this is screen printed on there or if this is hand painted. I think it might be hand painted because it looks, the colors pop really, really nice. It's got this little sticker up top. I don't know what this says exactly. I think I'm dyslexic because I don't know what this says. It looks like, oh. It says 22, duh. The gap that I usually put down here is a little bit up here. So this is the tail, this is the nose. The nose is definitely a high kick, which I kind of like. I forgot what mold this is. I'll have it on screen right now what the mold is. But this is a very nice nose shape. It's high, and then the tail is kind of like medium low. It's almost right in between. Concave on here feels a bit low, which I kind of like. And then the width of this thing, I believe, is like a 32 millimeter. And then the length on here, I think it's a bit longer than what I normally ride with a Collier. It's a little bit longer than what I'm used to. And the overall finish of this deck is very professional. The lacquering up top is very smooth. The countersinks look perfect. The plies are actually pretty nice on here as well. But yeah, anything that you would come to expect from a premium fingerboard brand, this deck will have for you, just coming straight out the packaging. I'm definitely gonna set this one up, but let's take a look at this secret collab graphic. Holy man, that is nuts. I love this graphic so much. Look at this graphic right here. Collab with none other than Collier decks. It's got that kind of like vintage cartoon look to it, and the green that fades down into the clouds. That's just so nice, man. That's so nice. And then it's got a custom little thing up here on the top ply. I don't know what that says. I think it says 22 Collier with like a vinyl sticker on there. Look how boxy that nose is. This shape is a little bit different. Oh, I forgot to mention, the Collier collaboration drops when this video drops. So if you want to get your hands on one of these decks, you go down below to the description. The stock is live right now from 22 decks, and you can pick one of these bad boys up and support 22. That is impressive right there. All right, and the last deck that we have is the Ed collaboration deck. And as y'all can see, just from the top ply here, you got some intricate things going on. I love how you do something different on each top ply. That's really unique. And then let me turn this around for y'all. Look at that guy. See, this is something that Ed's done with a lot of his fingerboards in the past, with his graphics at least, is they'll have like these cool reflective elements to it. I don't know exactly what that material is called. I don't have the name for it, but it like, when you shine it in the light, it has all the rainbow colors coming off of it. And they're just such chaotic graphics. A weird collage of random bits of material. And it stands out. It has its own beauty to a certain extent. That's really cool. But yeah, this one's a completely different shape. It's got the squared off tail and then like a really tight and high cruiser nose to it. And that's really fun. That's really fun, dude. This deck is sick. That's awesome, man. I don't know if I'll... This is a collaboration. Should I do a... No, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm sorry, boys. I'm gonna keep this one. This one's too cool. Came with 3 pieces of tape for each deck, and it has the yellow backing, and it's very similar. I would call this FBS. If I had to guess, I would say that this is FBS right here. I think I'm gonna set this one up because it's the one I custom requested, and I mean, you can't go wrong with this graphic. This deck is gonna land on the table, and it's gonna have trucks and wheels on it. You ready? I'm a magician right here. Whoa! Look at that, boys. So yeah, we set up the deck, boys. We put some black base plate, or actually these are fully black BRTs. They're just a little worn down on top, so they look gray. And I think these are the flat face, like classic street shape wheels on here. They're definitely not G4s. The tuning is I think it's the Backer bushings, which is the Sponsor Me Tape bushing company in here. And then some standard stock pivot cups from Black River Truck. And then I actually did use the FBS on top because I hadn't used FBS in a while and I wanted to try it out. And the grip gap looks so perfect here. But while I was setting up the decks, I went ahead and messaged the owner of 22 decks to get some clarifications on the shapes and whatnot. And I believe all of the shaping is Froggo. So there's 2 different shapes that he offers. It's Froggo and Tadpole. Tadpole's gonna be the one that's a little bit... Goopberry just replied. Shout out to Goopberry. Tadpole's the one that's a bit more, you know, lower compared to the higher kicks and higher concave of Froggo. But this one is actually the boxy popsicle. This is just the regular popsicle. And then this one right here is called the desk destroyer. I actually haven't done a single trick on this board. Usually when I do the first kickflip test, it's not really the first kickflip test. But this one is actually the first kickflip test. So let's go ahead and try it out. You guys know, if I miss this, we might have a bad time, but I don't think I'll miss it. Okay, let me do a couple more, hold on. Okay, all right, you know, okay, I understand. I get it. This board feels light. This board feels really light. Hold on, tray flip, tray flip, tray flip. There we go. Tray flips feel a little bit higher than I normally pop them, but I'm over rotating because this board is so light. Maybe it's been a while since I've tried a new board, so I'm just not used to this very fresh pop. But let's do a nollie heel. Let's see. If I get it first try, you gotta like the video. You know how it is. You know, second try's a try. There we go. Second try, 2 likes on the video. You know how it is. Oh yeah, nollie laser? First try, nollie laser? Are you serious? Oh yeah, this board feels good, man. This board feels good. One thing I did notice though, is that I'm not too used to like this pointy of a tail, and it's not even that pointy. It's kind of like just a regular tail, but it's a little bit more pointy than what I'm used to. I'm used to like the Collier shape. This is the Alien Workshop graphic from Collier, and you can see these tails are just almost completely rounded, just the whole way through, just like a little semicircle. This one's just a little bit more, I like to use the word oblong, but it's kind of nice. It kind of just gives me more of a distinction between my nose and tail, so you really can't get confused. And of course I have the grip gap there with the 2-2. But overall, what makes 22 stand out among the competitors that there are in the fingerboarding community, which there's a lot, you know, the fingerboarding community is getting pretty saturated with like very high quality decks. When I first came into this scene and like, I don't know, I started making videos, like really making videos in 2016, but even back in like 2010, there was, you know, a couple of go-to brands. Now there's just like more than a handful, and the quality that you're making these decks at is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. If you live in the UK, the only deck you should be using is a 22 deck. Support the hometown, and you don't even have to pay crazy shipping like we do to the USA. But even for the USA, this is worth it, specifically for the artwork and the shape. Like, one thing is to have like 2 decks that you really do well, but to have like an assortment of shapes and 2 separate molds that are gonna give you equal performance, I mean, that's pretty impressive. And what you're doing with the top of these boards, I am a big fan of top ply designs. And this right here, and this right here, even like the slight little logo on the side, it adds a little spice. It adds a little pinch of something to excite me from these just boring, plain top plies that I see over and over and over again. So I love that you're doing something different with these boards. I mean, I can't get over how good this looks. I might have to set this up as well. And then I'm gonna have 2 22s. That's a 2, 2, 2. Add that all together, 6 minus 2, 4. 4 divided by 2, 2. We always come back to... I'm losing my mind. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. I can't find a single imperfection about this deck. I really can't. You know what? I'll just say 10 out of 10. It's a perfect board. It's a perfect board. I'll be using this thing a lot. I definitely will. Sorry, Christian. Gonna be using it a lot. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching this video. I have 2 more videos that I'm currently sitting on that I know are gonna come out fairly recently. So look forward to that. I want to start uploading like little clips and things like that. Like, I'm talking short videos. Nothing like long. Like, I'm talking less than a minute of things that I just capture on my phone kind of casually throughout my time fingerboarding. So if you guys want to see some stuff like that, let me know. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Stick around for more. Yeah. Okay, check out 22 decks. Stock drop. You already know. Goodbye and good riddance. I'm just kidding. I love you.